Hello and welcome to Capricorn Makes. I'm Stacy. I know it's been a little while, but in this video I have a very exciting package opening. Now, if you've been following along on my Instagram, you know that I had my Mirrodol body come in. And I really wasn't expecting, this is my big Gem of Doll order, or my big, it's, you know, it's a full set doll, but because her full set means she's naked, she doesn't have a face up, but I've got a Gem of Doll falling, and I didn't have any, I ordered her in April, at the beginning of April, and I wasn't sure when she was going to be in. And I wasn't, like, from what I had been able to ascertain on the forums in terms of weight, was that, like, sometimes the dealers don't put in an order, because I went through Alice's collections, sometimes the dealer don't put in an order until, like, towards the end of the event. And because Falling was a limited doll that was re-released for the event, I jumped on that, because when I was looking, she was one of the dolls that I was like, wow, that's really different and unique and really interesting. But it's a shame she was a limited doll, and then like 2 days later she opened up in an event and my husband was like, you have to get this doll. I'm like, okay, you're right, thank you for footing the bill. So because I have the problems with my camera, I can't I'm not going to be able to like show you the box and show you this and show you that, but so I'll try and pick things up so you can actually see. I don't think you'll be able to see any. And I have my handy dandy this is an Olfa touch knife. This is my little product review. I've had this thing for 20 years maybe. It's just a little box knife, and I used it when I was working retail to open like the little boxes when I was hanging things up when I worked at Joann's the first time. And what I like about this is that there is almost no risk of cutting yourself unless you are specifically putting it up against your skin and cutting yourself. I have no idea where this box is even supposed to open. Can you see the tape on this? They must have taped it like this at Alice's collections, but they taped every single surface of the doll. And I actually can't even tell from the way the box looks what part of the box I'm supposed to be getting into. It doesn't help that I'm exceedingly excited about this. Oh yeah, back to my story. So, because the weight for Gem of Doll plus the additional weight for the dealer, like I think the postman might be here with more packages. I'll be right back. Lies. All lies. The dog was lying. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Because Gem of Doll, the weight can be kind of... oh, I'm going to rip this off. Hold on. Okay, so with Gem of Doll, the weight can be a little bit on the longer side, maybe 4 months, something like that. And because this was an event doll, and because of a couple other things, and because like the event didn't finish until like the end of March, I think, or March, May 15th? May 15th, I'm sorry. The event didn't end until May 15th. I didn't think the order for the doll would go in until then. And then the like potential 4-month wait for Gem of Doll plus the additional time for the shipping to the dealer and shipping here. So like I really wasn't even worried about seeing this doll until like if September rolled around and I hadn't heard anything about the doll, then I would start getting worried. And then my Mirrodol body showed up last week, which that actually wasn't a bad wait. It was less than a month from time of order to time it was here. And it got like, it didn't get hung up in customs, but like it hit like during a bad shipping day. So like if the shipping took like a few days longer than it really should have. Like I got the Mirrodol body and I opened it and I finished like, and as soon as I put the doll down or I picked the phone up to take some pictures or something like that, and I had gotten an email about my Gem of Doll body order having shipped, I was like, oh, really? So that was quite exciting. So let's see here. And I think it managed to dodge customs. Ah, the box got dented. I'm so sad because it's so pretty. Look at the, there's like a holographic shine to it, or maybe just foiled. But yeah, the box is dented. I think the doll is probably fine. Like, there aren't any corners that are messed up too badly. But yeah, that's a bit sad. So it's like a silver white box with a it kind of hurts. I want to save the shipper, so I don't want to rip it too badly coming out of here. So, like, when the mirror doll body arrived, I was surprised both by how big it was and by how small it was. Like, they shipped it in the green bag and everything. You can't see the bag. So the box was, but the box that it was in was, like, clearly for a body. So, like, it was little teeny tiny, and yeah, so I'll do a body review on her later. Oh, the back of the box is a bit funky too. Again, I think the doll is probably fine, but you can see, like, where it got nudged in there, and then it's a bit crinkled on the back, and a bit funny there. The box feels pretty sturdy, actually. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be fine. So, lid is off. Oh, the resin smell. Oh dear. Alright, so here's the box. Now this has gone through Alice's collection, so I do have, oh, hopefully the rest, yeah, I think the rest of my order is going to be in here as well. And I will do a body review to show this off at the table later on. But let's just see what I've got. This pillow is like mint green. So, like, I got some eye putty, my free gift eye putty, and woo, thank you, Alice's collection. Let's see what else is in here. I have a little white fur wig. These are eyes. That's cool. I also had some of my eyes. Oh, I must have grabbed, like, one of the mystery bags, because I'm like, that's a lot of eyes. What's going on? So I'll have to see what's in here. I got pink and blue and, is that yellow? Whatever it is, it's a very unflattering color. And I can't even see what color that is. These are teeny tiny. These must be like 12 millimeters. They're 12 millimeter flat backed. And then these are, I ordered these ones. These are small millimeter silver 14 millimeters because I thought they might fit a little bit more realistically in the falling head, because the pictures that she comes with, because her eye sockets are shaped a little bit funny, like her eyes take up like her whole eye socket, and I'm just like, that looks weird. So I'm gonna try these. So I'll have these in to try, although I don't know, this isn't a bad collection of eyes. I'm surprised that these are so different than these ones. Like, I ordered a bunch of eyes from Alice's collections off of their thing, and they're very different than these little grab bags of eyes. Like, I'm not sure why I expected them to be similar, but they're not. And I'm trying to put that stuff out there so that people hear it. Oh my god, these are huge. I don't understand. So, like, now, to be fair, I'm used to, like, the little Blythe doll shoes. Even in focus, I have no idea. So I'm used to the little Blythe doll shoes, but look at how huge these are. These are huge. I don't understand. I mean, like, I'm sure they're small, like, once they're on, but they look really super huge. But anyway, I got little panda shoes because I thought they were really stupid cute. And I got some eyelashes. And you're like, yes, Stacy, just get through it all so we can see the freaking doll. But I got other stuff. I got things I want to show. Okay, these are really cute. Why are these so cute? Did I get red? I must have gotten red. I thought I had gotten bright pink. No, I remember buying red because I bought the red headphones, and yeah, another fur wig. And then I bought this the black and white striped turtleneck set, which has pants, like floppy pants that go along with them, because I had wanted just an outfit that would cover all of the embossing on this body. Ooh, that is my certificate of authenticity, VIP. And the picture of falling, she's so pretty. I hope you can see it. Like, I have no way at all to judge, like, if I'm in focus unless I take the photo or I take the video, put it on the computer, load it up onto the computer, put it through my video editing program, and then like actually upload a snippet of it to YouTube to see what it looks like in YouTube, because it looks fine a lot of the time on my computer, and then it won't on YouTube at all. And I'm trying to figure out what part of the process, and it's all part of the learning process, but even if I did do that to like test whether or not it was in focus, by the time I got everything back on the camera tripod to record more or to do any kind of fixes, it would, like, it resets my focus every time I turn the camera off, so it doesn't do me any good. I'm looking for some solutions. I'm trying to learn by taking video, but there's only so much that you can do. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of wig. Alright, here is her wig. She has a very long wig. But again, this doll does not have she's meant to be displayed nude. So she doesn't have oh, she's cool. I kind of want her. She doesn't have an outfit. Let me see if I can find I don't think they have any. Oh yeah, they do. Here you go. That's what she looks like when she's all painted and has all of her stuff. So, like, her body is the thing, you know. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. This is not what I was expecting. Is that how it's like for every doll? So she has a face protector. And she seems pretty well wrapped. She looks like a transformer. She's like, roar, 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 big robot. But you can actually, like, I knew the embossing was evident, but this is incredible in person. Like, I don't think you can see this at all. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And her white resin, like, I was looking at all of the photos because this is only available in white resin. Like the order for her is. And I was like, really? White resin is the only thing? I mean, like, the white resin was fine with me, but like, in the photos of her painted, it did not look like she had been cast in white resin. But now having seen the body, I understand now, and it's not, their white resin is not white at all. It's very pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is having a hard time coming off, and I don't want to pull because I don't think she's strung very tightly. I'm glad I got my Mirror doll body in first, so I kind of got an idea of like, how I'm supposed to handle these and like what feels right. And oh my gosh, this is pretty. So the little bird wings. Here, that came off. Ah, oh, pretty. Okay. I mean, I know box opening videos are just basically like people being delighted on camera. Gosh, this is so crazy. Oh my gosh, I just, like, you know, knowing what I do about the dolls now, like, I'm not sure I would have chosen this doll sort of as my first doll now, but I think she's incredible. Oh my gosh, the detail on this is just, it's stupid. This doll's really stupid. Okay, let me get her head plate off and see. I don't know if you can can see this face protector has like bubbles for the eyes. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Now she did not seem to come with eyes. That can't be right because she actually does come with a stock pair of eyes. This is... I don't know what this is. These might be her eyes from the company. It comes with this little pathetic little strip of eyelashes. But they're like super light pink eyes, and they're very different from the Alice's Collection eyes. So I think those might be her random eyes. In her promo photos, she has brown eyes, brown or blue, brown eyes, I think. I must have gotten some extra string, which is good. Okay, let's get this off. She has brown eyes, I believe, as her stock eyes, and oh my gosh, she's just precious. Like, so this body was what I really liked, and I was kind of on the fence about this face. Like, a lot on the fence about this face. And now that she's here, I think she's absolutely weird, like precious weird. Like, she's so bizarre and lovely, and I I kind of really like that about her. But yeah, she's super tall. She, for an MSD, she's quite narrow, and she is 45 centimeters. So for a female MSD, that's very tall. Gosh, she's so, like, I'm just speechless. Like, clearly, I am looking at this doll, and I am just completely speechless. I don't even know what to say or do or anything. She feels strung really well right out the box. Like her arms feel pretty good. She's holding poses pretty well. Like I have to sort of figure out where the bend is. Oh, hands that actually move, unlike the mirror doll hands. So I had some plans. For these dolls. Because I was going to put this head on the mirror doll body because it's smaller. I don't think I can. I really, really, really don't think I can. The Gem of Doll eye logo is, or logo looks like an eyeball. Let's see how easy it is to get the head cap. Head cap seems to fit pretty well. I don't know what direction I'm supposed to take this head cap off in. Something tells me this is not going to be one of those head caps that falls off easily when it gets bumped. Oh my god, those magnets are strong. Wow, and they've got a really big hole for, oh my gosh, her ears are so cute. Oh no, you guys. This is just... Oh my gosh, like her head is so, like, narrow, like, woo. I mean, I'm sure I'll get eyes in there just fine, but wow. I am more speechless than I expected to be. This is a very, very pretty doll. Her range of motion is slightly impacted by this thigh joint here. Like, I can move this leg out farther from the plumb line, like, so that she's straight up and down here. So you can see how much farther I can move this leg out than this leg out because it hits her embossing. But you can spin it to give her a little bit more movement. So, like, I actually don't think it's going to affect posability all too much in the long run because she does seem like a fairly versatile versatile body. Wow, I'm just in awe. Let me put her wig on and her eyes in, so that I can show off the completed doll. Or completed doll, you know what I mean. I'll be right back. Okay, that took an embarrassingly long time. I was probably off camera for over a half hour. Yeah, trying to figure out how to get her eyes in was a little bit funny, and then I couldn't decide what eyes I liked. So she's definitely set up for or it says she's wears 14, but the 12s that I got in that Alice's Collection bag actually fit her much better than any of the 14s did. And in the end, I actually even put in that color that I said was really ugly, because it was the only pair that I actually liked in them, because most of the eyes that I got in that bag were really light colored, and I wanted you to actually be able to see her eyes. This wig needs some help. It needs a little bit of tidying, and I need to actually check it out, like what it's supposed to be made out of, because it feels like a human hair wig. It acts like human hair, it feels like human hair, and I certainly wasn't expecting that either, but it's long. Can you even see? I don't even know if you can see. So it's just past her knees. She has these two bits that are bound, and I think I need to rebind this one because there's actually been some cut that didn't make it into the binding, and it's been like pulled, like it looks like it got maybe caught on something, so it's not hanging quite the way it should. And then she's got like the little hair loops that are all braided up that show off on the side. Now in her pictures she has little hair clips that are supposed to go in front of them, but they were another $30, and I would have had to ask Alice's Collection to order them specially. You can order them through, like if I had ordered through Gem of Doll, I could have ordered them, but I didn't. So, and I didn't really feel like doing the whole email, can you add this to my order? And I was wondering if I would regret it when I got her here, and I don't, because I'm pretty sure I can find other little clips that I'll like just as much, that will do the same effect. My initial thoughts are I'm pretty blown away by this doll. She feels and looks way nicer than I was expecting. Like everything. So one of the things about the Gem of Doll stuff that threw me off a little bit was that there's like no owner photos. There's no owner photos, there's no nothing. So I believe this head sculpt is the same as their Sophiar sculpt, because they just put out a pair of sisters. And so Falling is, I'll just put out, you know what I mean, but like Falling, and then there's like the white porcelain one, that's like blue and white. She would be the Sophiar sculpt, I think. She has much smaller eyes, and a much, like her mouth is open more, and like her face is longer. But in the like normal, you can still buy them now, that other head is on this tall body without the embossing, and the I think this sculpt is on the shorter doll, which is I think only 43 centimeters. Although I've looked at all of the measurements, and I can't exactly figure out where that doll is shorter. Like I'm not sure if she's shorter through like the torso piece or if her legs are shorter. These are really long legs. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I bought a doll, Gem of Doll Falling. I kind of love her. Her white skin is so pretty. Like, it's not paper white, which my Mirror Doll body is blinding paper white. And this doll, this actually looks like a fairly reasonable base skin tone to base and like an Asian pale skinned body off of. Which is why the photos looked so natural, I'm sure. But yeah, I was not expecting that level of... I was not expecting how warm this white was going to be after having seen the like uber white of the DFA resin and the Meridol resin, which they both look really well together. So I'm probably just going to sit here and ramble and ramble and ramble and ramble. If I sit here, I'm just going to keep going on and on without really having much to say. I'm going to go spend some time with her and see what I think. But I had planned on breaking up this body, and I don't think I can. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.